In this video, I'm going to show you how to use a motion transition to show progression in your videos.
Hey team, it's Ashley from F45 Sunrise. We hope you can come through and try some classes with us. The link is in the description and we hope to see you soon. Bye.
You don't want to just hold your camera as is because you're going to be doing camera movements. So you can either use a pop socket like this, which is probably more affordable. It's called a Shift Cam Pro. It converts your phone into a camera so you can hold it more steadily. The thing to keep in mind really is that you want to do the same action at the beginning and the end. If we're doing pull-ups, I'm going to be doing it up like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, I'm going to pull up, action, that's going to mean that he's going to start doing the first movement, and then we're going to go up so that it can easily go from one movement to the next. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
And action. Perfect. So you can see I did up at the beginning, he did the action, and then I did up at the end. You want to do at least 2 of these because if you just do one and it sucks, then you don't really have options. So let's do a second one. Nice. Okay, we're going to progress with the movements. We're going to keep doing all the movements. And if you spread your legs a little, you have like more of a support system and it's going to be a little bit sturdier as you're filming. Okay, and action. There we go. Up. And lastly, you probably want to get a nice photo so you can have a cover with it too. There you go. Oh, I like that better. Perfect, that's awesome. Okay, let's edit this. If we were to go through and just start adding as is, it's gonna be kind of messy because look at all these clips that I filmed. I've filmed tons of clips here. I'm gonna need to like really narrow it down and pick which ones I'm actually gonna use for the video. And so I'm gonna favorite those. So you're just going through this and picking which shots were the best. And you're not deleting the other ones, mainly because you can always go back if they don't flow well together because sometimes they could just edit weirdly. Like now that I know this, am I gonna have to learn how to do a pull-up? I hope not. So let's go over to Instagram. To add your reel, you can go into your profile and then you can use the plus sign on the top or the bottom. Let's use the one on the bottom. And now it says new reel. So I'm gonna change my album from recent to favorites because that's just gonna have the best ones in there. And I'm just gonna select those. Got them. It's gonna ask me if I wanna sync to audio, but I don't wanna do this because I wanna edit it specifically for this. When it syncs it, it's not gonna know where I wanna cut it automatically, so I need to tell it where to cut it. So let's skip that and let's edit. So how we wanna do is we wanna make sure that we're starting at the action. So as it's going up, there we go, do the workout, and then as it's going up, there we go. And let's do that again. Like when you're adjusting them the first time, it's just a matter of getting them kind of right on the action. You will fine tune later, so don't worry about watching it over and checking it. As you're watching it later, then you can see if it feels right and you can fine tune it. But first of all, just make sure that it cuts on the action. And to cut them, you just have to have the clip selected so you can see the yellow around it. And then you can move those arrows on the side to indicate where you want it to start and stop. So let's wait for this to go up. You can tell it's like action and moving if there's motion in there because it's gonna be blurry. So you can see all these clips, see that gets blurry? That means there's motion in it. But before you like move on and do more things with it, I suggest you go next and save draft. This kinda acts as like a backup system. So I can exit out of this reel and I can go into my drafts. To be in my drafts, I just have to be in my profile and I hit the reels, you see drafts here. And then what I can do is I can duplicate it. And so now I know that I have a backup. Whatever I do, if Instagram glitches or whatever happens, I can always revert back to the backup. I do this often because it just allows you to keep things saved as you're editing. And once you have the video part of it done, this is the part where you can actually add any text. So a good thing to add here would be what kind of push-ups that they're doing. And so it just really makes it that much better. If you have a real question, please leave it in the comments because your questions are where I get my ideas for future videos. Until next time, peace.